Here we go.
Welcome back to the Baltimore Orioles franchise on MLB the Show. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. It's going to be the Orioles taking on the Tampa Bay Rays with Ryan Yarbrough on the hill going against Ashton Goudeau. So they've got the edge, at least on paper, in terms of the pitching matchup. But we're at home. We're playing pretty good baseball still. We're 57 and 52 coming into this one. So we are still competitive despite some injuries, and the pitching staff has kind of held it together for the most part. So we'll see if we can keep scratching out some victories. We just got done, so we did pretty well against the Tigers in that series, and then we had a matchup against the Yankees where we actually fared okay in that series as well. And now we're going against Tampa. I believe we played them once already in the series and lost, and it wasn't really pretty. But bottom line, the team is competitive. And that's a good start right there. Got the first out. You just kind of want to get settled in against a team like this. If you can get a 1-2-3 first, and then maybe we can run the pitch count up on Yarbrough, that's going to be my strategy. I don't think I've ever faced him before. So my objective is going to be to just kind of try and feel him out, work the count, make him give me some pitches in the middle of the zone. That's a nice changeup right there. I would have wanted it down out of the zone, but I'll take the strikeout. That was pretty darn good location. So why would I start Austin Meadows up and in? Come on. I reserve that pitch for late in the at-bat after I've got him looking down and away. Uh-oh. Get fouled. Dang it. Bounce over the fence. Well, he doesn't run well enough to get 3 out of that, I don't think. Fastball. Just too much of the middle of the strike zone with that pitch. So not the 1-2-3 inning that we wanted, but that's a good pitch there. Now we got 0-2 here. I want this pitch out of the zone. Good pitch. And now a change up. Let's get it down. Oh, God, how does he lay off of those? He wants me to double up on that. Okay. Statistics class tells me who's on deck? Oh, goodness. We don't really want to give in here, but...
He set the payoff pitch.
No! Again, right down the middle of the strikes. I mean, it's low, but it's getting too much of the plate. So 2 quick outs and then back-to-back doubles. And again, it's down, but it's over the middle of the strike zone. And you just can't do that with good hitters. You better put a cannon here. Nope. Ted, where's my... 2-0. Dang it. And that one got way too much in the strike zone. Okay, that's a good pitch. Now you got him 0-2. You got to finish him, though. I had Meadows down 0-2 and just couldn't get him to... Oh, look at this play. There you go. That was big because that would have scored the run. That wasn't hit hard enough to give me a chance to get him at the plate. Look at Jahmai Jones tied for the league leading stolen bases. Okay, Yarbrough. 83-mile-an-hour cutter is his primary pitch, and this guy is dominant? I don't understand that. He's got a .86 whip. He must have just like ridiculous command. 83-79, a sinker at 87, and a sweeping curve. So we kind of need to take away the cutter in. Everything else is going to be going down. and then we just kind of need to figure out the speed. So I'm not. Well, see, that kind of I thought was going to be the sweeping curve. Take away that change.
So he was either trying to
foul something off or something.
He was expecting a pitch to be a sinker, drop more than it did.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Okay. Chased it down, but let's just keep trying to work the count, get something to hit. You know, eventually this guy will make a mistake, or I'll predict the right pitch. And with that kind of stuff, I should be able to do some damage with it, right? I mean, 83 miles an hour, you better keep guys off balance. And that's why if I guess the right pitch and get exactly what I'm looking for, I feel like we can hit this dude. All right, get me over cutter. Now I'm going to take away the changeup. Look for the cutter here. That was it, and I said look for it, and then I still swung out where it started, like a moron. That was a nice hit. Cutter away, coming in the back door, and that's like perfect timing, taking it right back up the middle. It said it was just early, but I'm not so sure about that. The fact that he hit it up the middle hard is a pretty good sign that his timing was pretty solid. All right, change up down is what we're going to look for. Nope. Ah, little bit late to read that, but that was a hanger. Good hang. I wouldn't have minded putting him in motion, but 0-2 is not really the best time to do that. Good eye lay off of that. Started to think about it, but change up. Dang it! Just out in front of it. All right. Leave that cutter over the strike zone down. No, don't help him, Blue. Come on. Change up. Okay. Now I think we put him in motion here. Let's try and get him in a scoring position. He got a decent jump. He didn't have a real big lead, but oh, he's out. Dang it! I didn't take a huge lead because I kept waiting for him to look over, and then I was going to take my extra step, but he never looked. But he got a decent jump, just a little bit slow getting the top speed, I guess.
That's how you bury someone.
Like, that's not a good pitch, though. I'm going to try a curve down and away.
Right now. He can bounce something or go elevated fastball.
See, you got to get that down. Dang it, 0-2. Oh, that's just so bad. Our bullpen is a little bit thin right now. We are, like, I had to use Kremer for a couple of innings yesterday, I think, and I had to use Harvey for an inning. So both of my long relievers are a little bit out of, commission today. Again, that pitch is up. You gotta catch that! Dude! There is the location. All right, that actually worked out better, because if he would have caught that foul ball, it's a runner on third and one out instead of a runner on second. All right, now we got 2 down. Let's get out of this here. It's only a 2-run game, so it's back to the top of the order now. We're still in pretty good shape here, or at least we're not in terrible shape, I should say. I'd like to be winning 2-0 instead of losing 2-0. He was late on that. I'm coming in with a 2-seam. Good pitch. Still a little bit out over the middle of the plate, but it was down. Got to beat it into the ground. Let's go, offense.
half of the second set
So
to go.
Mancini, you get another crack at this dude.
Mancini.
The designated hitter.
After, I don't even remember if that second pitch to him was a strike or not. Or the pitch that he got caught stealing on. I guess it was 1-1 before that pitch. I thought it was the curve. I would have been early on it anyway, though. Okay, that's the changeup again. Let's go. There you go. I made sure that I stayed back on it. You got to hurry if you're going to get 2 out of this. Although he didn't play that very well off the wall, so. There's a good start. Runner at second. Nobody out. Anthony Santander back in the lineup. Ah, that was a hanger. Just early, just over it. Low.
Waiting inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. His career numbers against this pitcher.
Change up
for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
Inside.
Sinker misses that time.
I'm going to continue to sit on that changeup. There it is. That's going to get through the left side, so I stay back on 1. This is going to be close. This is probably a bad idea. Oh, man, that would have hurt. Hang on, I need a drink. And not because of how close that was and how stressed I am. I'm just thirsty.
Batting 6.
All right.
The left fielder,
Cory Dickerson. Is that low?
Cory Dickerson.
Nope, that's
Yep.
ball.
Take a look at the pitch. Too
All right.
low, it's ball 1.
So if it's like the dot shows up in the dirt, it's pretty much low. Cory Dickerson, not the biggest guy on the team, I don't think. Let's look for that curve. There it is, and that's low.
Ball, that's down.
All right, now cutter away. That's outside.
Ball, that's down.
Yes! Sinker.
I love the approach out
88
on the
miles
mound.
an hour.
Everything's down in the zone as it should be. But now
Oh, I thought it was the cutter, and it was the stinking changeup. Now I have to take away. Out front, and that was low. Dang it. I got to see that better. Taking away the changeup. That is not. No. I thought I had the PCI way down farther than that, but I'm surprised that he still didn't at least foul that off. Oh, that makes me mad. Thought I picked it up better.
High fly ball out to straightaway.
Come on. Wait. There's only 1 out. Whew, that was bad, almost. Man, that was a pitch to hit right there, but you got to hit that on a line, and he just got under that. You need to hit a line drive into the left center field gap on that pitch. All right, Rio. Get the curve down, but over the middle of the plate.
Can't keep falling behind.
Oh, my phone. Nothing. All right.
Puts everybody
curve.
on edge. Not
Down
only
and away.
himself, his defense,
Nope.
and especially his manager.
Late. Change up. Nope.
Now a hard liner.
Get over his head.
Leaping try there, but
He did a good job to cut that off. If that gets by him, I probably score from first. Because it's a double that goes all the way to the wall in left center.
Nope, that's down.
But now we need a 2-out knock from Pedro Severino. Hang a curve. Nope. Dang it. Thought it was going to be low. I got to take that changeup away. Just a touch late. Wait, how am I early on that? No way. I thought I was late. Oh gosh, that was dangerous. That was the sinker. It had been right down the middle, and I would have taken it. Good hang. Taking away the changeup. Nope. Outside. I don't think he has the guts to throw it again, but we're taking it away.
This might be a good time for a 3-2
Good hang.
If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to
Runner's is going again. Good hang.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat.
See, I'm early on the sinker, though. That's not a good thing. That was better timing. Wow, we are making him work here.
Ready with the payoff pitch.
No! Oh, when I saw the trajectory, I started to think that it was going to be a hanging curve, and that swing was so late, and that pitch was so high. Oh, idiot. And the part that really stinks is when I see curve, I have time to make sure. But it wasn't meant to be.
Hey, usually the second time through the order,
it's
you
okay.
start seeing an incorporation of some
We got to run.
stuff.
See, that's just way too much of the plate there.
Really good about his fastball.
This is the kind of guy, though, that I can come after with a fastball up. And now come back with a fastball down and away with some two-seam action here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first.
All right, still too much toward the middle of the plate, but that's not that bad. I'm going to give him one pitch in to start the at-bat. Down and in here. Oh my gosh, that's just way too much down the middle.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number
I'm going to really start having to move the marker or whatever you call it, what I'm aiming at. Got to start moving it off the plate. I'm coming back in here. Oh, Blue! Blue! Come on, man! Froze him right there. And he gives him the freaking call. Don't slice one down the left field line again. I mean, I know that the pitch is there, so I'm kind of encouraging that a little bit. But what I'm really wanting is a ground ball softly hit to second base. But no, instead he stays back on it. You know, like a lot of Deadpool hitters do. Come on, you owe me a close strike there, Mr. Umpire. Dang it. 2-0, this is dangerous.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this.
Close, man.
Now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
I'm not grooving one here, 3-0. He's too dangerous. Yeah, get your ass back in that batter's box, son. Yeah, it was a strike.
2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
All right, now 3-2. I'm throwing the changeup, and that's what Pedro Severino called for. And he locates it perfectly, and he still fouls it off. He wants it up and in. I'm going to go down and in.
And that one misses.
Didn't get the call. That was inside, though, so can't be too upset with that.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Dang it.
It's
hoping to get him chasing at least one of those.
To the opposite field with this next swing.
Got a call there.
Trying to work you away.
2-1 now. Left side. And the inning will
Oh, can that thing have more eyes than it just did? I mean, holy crap. Talk about finding a hole. I probably should have dove for it with Ruiz.
At the plate, Willie Adames.
God, he's just missing with that pitch.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
You got to get that down. Although it worked. If it's in with some speed like that, up is not that big a deal. But there, too much of the middle of the freaking plate, my man. Not even tempting. Now the changeup. You got to throw this for a strike, though.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
This is trouble here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy.
Come on.
He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and
What
this
pitch?
AB hasn't been any
Pedro
different.
wants another
Definitely
changeup.
laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home.
All right, he got out of it. Assuming he doesn't throw that into the dugout. There we go. Took a lot of pitches, though, so I need him to get me through 5 or 6. 6 would be nice. 5 minimum, or else we're really in trouble. I just don't have the arms in the bullpen right now to navigate, you know, 5 or 6 innings with my bullpen.
Several inches below the zone, in fact.
All right. So we're doing a pretty good job working the pitch count on him. It's the 3rd inning, and he's already at 51.
You don't want to give guys that can run a free
Oh, come on.
havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Dang it. 3-0. I don't really know why I swung at that, honestly. But, you know, you got the pitch that I wanted. The PCI was lower than I thought I had moved it, but what's new there? I missed under a lot of pitches. And I did move it down a little bit, but I didn't feel like I moved it all the way to the bottom of the zone. So, whatever. Change up. There it is. Barely moved the PCI. And that is much better. All right, so we've got a runner in scoring position now, 1 away, and we got the heart of the order coming up. And at 55 pitches in the 3rd inning, he's not going more than 5 or 6 innings. Of course, he starts me off with a backdoor curve at the knees on the black. And then hangs a curve, hit a freaking rocket right at him. I bet that one hurt a little bit. Feel that. He's going to have a little bruise from that one because that was hit hard. He just squared up and let it hit him. That's taking one for the team, but you're going to have a little bruise after that one. I've had those before. Dang it. Take away the changeup.
He's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the
Good hang.
advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
I'm taking away the curve down. Nope. Get over his head. Nope.
Arozarena some space out there for the catch to retire the side.
We're hitting the ball okay off of this guy, though. I mean, we can score some runs, and the reality is we're going to chase him after 5 innings, probably. He might go back out there for the 6th, but if I have another good inning or 2, he's going to be pushing 100 pitches by the end of the 5th inning. And that's pretty darn taxing on a guy. So,
1-1. Takes a
good
pass
pitch.
and misses that strike 2.
He wants a curve, but I am feeling good about the changeup.
Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the
And he
heat.
fouls it off.
It could go either way now, I suppose.
He was early on that. He wants a fastball up and away.
Again, a
I'm
1-2.
okay with this. You gotta at least have it close. Now the 2-seam down and away. See if we can get him just roll over one.
Fastball is outside, and it's
These guys have showed some serious discipline at the plate.
Michael Brasso
It's
is
killing
on
me
deck.
because it's driving up my pitch count.
And that one yanked just
Ball.
fine. 3-2,
I don't
one
like
more
this
time.
curve here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So
But
the
I had to try and do
offense on
something
here
to get him
begins
out.
number 4.
Fouling everything off.
Now here's the first offering. Flying
No!
center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Oh, we're in trouble. Go talk to him. Let's look at the bullpen. Yeah, like Kramer is not going to give me much. Harvey, I might need to try and bring in a situation where we need like 2 innings. But the problem is we got to get him loose, because if the next guy gets on, I think I got to turn to the bullpen. He's just not very sharp. Too many pitches in the middle of the plate. That was a good pitch right there, but he hit it.
At the plate now, Francisco Mejia.
But like he's had so many of those where it's just not a competitive pitch, or it gets too much at the plate. So.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike
Oh
right
gosh,
there.
that's
He's walked a
dangerous.
couple people early in this game.
All right, we need a
Gotta find
strikeout
out
right
if he
here.
can
Come
find
on.
the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit back
Oh,
up the middle.
come on, turn it.
There's one on
That's big.
And they get them both.
All right, now this is the guy that we want to get.
Next,
Joey
it will be
Wendell.
Joey Wendell. Runner in
Start
scoring
off the inning with the two-hitter who's not that good. I can't remember who it is, but he must be subbing
Great job
in
by
for the
everyone
day.
involved right there.
Because he was only hitting like
Got the double play.
200.
But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Reined in.
Oh, I thought he was going to hit the bag and get away from him. But that right there is big to escape that. First and second, nobody out. You get the double play and then a ground ball. Now, Paul Frye, you can sit back down. Although, look at that. Lefty, lefty, lefty due up next inning. Might not be a terrible idea to go to him. I think what I'll do is get him up when the inning starts. Although, realistically, he's probably not going to give up a hit to the first guy. So I'll get him up. If he does give up a hit, I put him in. If he doesn't give up a hit, I get the lefty, I sit the lefty down, and then get a righty up in case Austin Meadows gets on, because then you got Brandon Lowe and then a couple of righties. Soft contact there. I just can't get Santander going. He's had a rough season in general.
First offering on its way.
Dang it. Throw that curve down and away. No. No, he didn't. Oh, come on.
I think the big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's
That's just the silly animation where I barely even touched the button.
One of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case,
Get down.
your chances of getting a good pitch to hit
Nope.
are way worse.
And he will make the play
Ran
out
a
there,
long
and they're
way
running
to get to
two
that
away
one.
now.
All right, 2 down.
Next,
How about
here
Tyler
is
Nevin?
Tyler Nevin.
Take one
Flew
deep.
out in his own
Threw you a
at
couple of
bat
curves
so far.
last time. You ready for it?
He's ready. Here's the first
Hang
pitch.
one. Ah, freaking cutter.
Oh,
I was looking for the curve, and I'm still looking
Into the
for it.
windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Sinker, and this one's
Now
over
we're in
as
trouble.
well, 0-2 now.
Now he'll throw me the curve and get me out in front of it.
Shot weakly to the left.
I should not have swung at that. There's a changeup down.
Off speed
I got
pitch.
to count 1 and 2.
Nope.
Fouled away. Now another
Curve down and
1-2.
in. Changeup down and in. Still not the curve down and in. High, and I chased it like a moron.
Now
Dang
on the
it.
plate here is
He did a good job there changing my eye level. He went down, 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 and then up. It had me looking like a
And
fool.
we'll see if he tries to
All
cheat
right.
to something this
So, we got to get this dude.
coming. Here it is. And
Whoa,
they'll try to
that's
crowd
inside.
in there
Go.
to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Get him. And then
Fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
pressure's off a little bit.
Down the
If
left
you
field
don't
line
get
and
him,
deep.
you're out of the game. So, how's that for pressure?
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
I mean, I just can't get anybody to swing and
This
miss.
pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a
Ooh,
swing
man,
and
he
miss
hit that
on this
hard.
next pitch.
Santander's got it. and
Come
he's
on,
on the
Ashton.
way.
Give me 2 more outs, my man.
So
Now,
to the
see, like, if I look at
plate
this
for
situation
Austin
here,
Meadows.
it's lefty, lefty, righty. I'm not bringing in a lefty to face one left-handed hitter. So, sit him down, and I'm going to get, let's get Armstrong. Armstrong and Valdez, my righties out of the bullpen, have been really good for me this year. Robertson, not so
Ready with
much
the
as the
first
closer.
pitch. Here it comes.
He's been a
This
little
is hit
bit
the other way out toward
hit
left
and
field.
miss.
Dickerson's there. And he brings
He's
it
got
in
like
for the
7
second
blown
out of the
saves
inning.
or something.
Now
It's
with
been
the plate is
pretty
Randy
frustrating
Yarbrough. It
and
was a
quick
walk
manage
in
to
his
see
last
him
trip.
come in and blow leads.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
All right.
This guy loves to drop the head
But
on
Robertson,
those pitches
it's
down and
what
in.
kills me
I'm
is
shocked he went in
he comes
there,
in
but
and it's
he's
either a
able to jump
1-2-3
ahead and
inning
get away with it.
or it's a freaking disaster. There's no in between.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
Come on, get him on
the
this
fish ain't
changeup.
biting there on that 0-2 breaking.
God, that's a good
Gotta be
pitch.
careful because this pitcher
Coming back in with a fastball here. I would just want the ball in play. There you go. Man, he battled for 5 innings. Only 2 runs, but he kept us in this thing for sure. Now they're going to go to Rich Hill, another lefty out of the bullpen. Let's get him ready and have him schedule the pitch here. Rich Hill, God, I hate this guy. Just slow fastball, sweeping curve, a slow slider, and then cutter and 2-seam. All right, he's going to start me with a fastball down and away. And I couldn't stay back enough. Dang it! That would have really set the tone. Take one down the left field line for a double to start the inning would have been freaking awesome. Nope, 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 don't you even? Okay.
It's been a tough series
Okay.
for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ah, that was a hanger.
Wow, I
Throw
can't
that
believe
again.
the
That's
hitter
2
took that
sliders
one.
in a
The
row.
pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Outside, 3 sliders in a row.
2-1.
Gonna keep looking for it, but I want it down and in. Nope. Come on, fastball. Ah! What was wrong with that swing? Look at early. Come on. Good eye.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
It'd be
All right,
great
this is
right
probably
here if
gonna
he
be
was
the
able to
fastball.
Work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle.
Get out of here. Get out! Yes! Tie ball game, bitches. Hammered that ball. That was a rocket. Perfect, perfect. Oh, that's big. Tie ball game, and Yarbrough didn't qualify for the save anyway. We chased him after 4 innings, guys. That is solid.
Outside, that's a ball.
And this is a game where it's our number 5 starter versus their
And how about
ace.
the uncommon patience
So if
for the
we
rookie and a big swing
win,
right here?
oh
These
man,
have
would
been
that
some
be
tough
awesome.
pitches to lay off.
2-1.
The 2-1.
Come on, fastball. That was a cutter. Get down.
Long run for the center
Ah!
fielder. He's got it.
Man,
Nice
he's been
play
covering
there.
some
2
ground.
away.
Is that a Arozarena? Can't remember what
Striking
position
out
that
is
is.
Ramon Urias. He doubled his last time up.
It's
Well,
probably
he got a
him.
good pitch to hit last time up.
He's the
Looked
only
for it
guy
up in
whose
the zone
skin
and didn't
color
miss it.
works.
Those are the
Count 1-0.
pitches you only get maybe
That I
once
see
an
out
AB,
there.
maybe
So.
once a game, maybe once a week. So he
All
certainly
right.
capitalized on it last time.
Okay, 1-1.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A
Taking
ball
away
and a
the
strike.
slider down and in, and then pretty much just sitting fastball.
A ball
That was
and
a
2
hanger.
strikes to the
One
Orioles
ball.
shortstop.
Is he going to try that same
Now the
pitch?
Lofted in the air out toward
Just
right
under
center.
it.
Center fielder giving
I picked it up pretty
chase.
well.
He's there to make
But hey, we
the
tied the
play,
ball
and
game.
that'll retire the side.
Pedro Severino. We are even through 5, and yes, we are going to go to the bullpen
Takes
here.
over to
It's
start
going to be
the 6th inning on the
Armstrong.
mound.
It'd be nice to get at least an inning out of him, if not more, but he's going to have to be efficient. I don't want to, like, burn him for multiple days by having him throw 30 pitches or whatever. Oh, good God.
And deep.
I didn't even think that was that bad of a pitch.
Gone to lead off the inning.
He's killing us in this one, playing really good center field. Yeah, I mean, that pitch isn't bad. And it was a good release. Like, that's where I aimed it. Oh, come on!
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
This is not what we needed. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get Paul Frye loose. And I'm going to go talk to him here. Go talk to him. Calm him down. We just need a double play. You're good here. Deck cutter in. Ground ball. There it is. Got to be quick, though. No!
Throw
Come
pulls it
on!
back.
God!
Michael Brasso. He singled in 2 trips to the
Oh, that hurts.
set and pitch.
Now, you can almost feel a ball that, like, isn't hit real hard, but gets through anyway, coming right here.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still
Get him, get him.
can't hit a slider.
The tag's
Yes!
there, and he's out trying to steal third.
That was huge.
Throw.
Now a double play just gets us out of this inning, period. Let's go.
On 1 and 2.
He's late on that, so he's kind of looking for something off speed. There's your off speed. Sit down. Francisco Mejia, he's supposed to be a stud, isn't he?
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
All right, just stay down and away here. He's probably not going to do that much damage. Good pitch. That's exactly what I wanted there. So the homer to start it off, then a base hit, then an error, and then he gathered himself, did a good job getting out of that inning. Now they've got lefties coming up, so get Paul Frye ready. He's going into the ball game. So, and he's facing, I believe, 4 lefties in a row to start off the inning. We gotta answer here though. Rich Hill is the kind of guy that we can hammer if we just make him throw pitches down the middle of the strike zone like that one, baby. Good job. Not letting him just groove one to get back into the count. You're going to have to do that. Find the corners if you're going to get us out. That's low. All right, good stop.
Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1 and 1.
All right. Slider. Nope.
Look now the pitch. Swing and
Get going, ball.
this one to deep left field.
Look up.
Racing back
Yes!
to left fielder.
You knew it.
They take the lead. It's gone.
4-3. Back on top. Trey Mancini, 27 dingers, and it's barely August, so he could get to 40 for us. They're going to the bullpen. It's Colin McHugh, 93, 80, 76, and a cutter.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander.
93 and then 80 to the slider is a big change in velocity.
At this point in the ball game.
That could be trouble, guys. I'm not going to lie.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
High.
Here's a fastball.
Looking for that curve down.
2-1 now.
Nope. How about a fastball?
Hit
Curve
down the
up.
line at first.
Ah! Still couldn't stay back enough, but I picked it up.
And now Cory Dickerson.
Would have been nice if he would have put that out off of the warehouse.
Now here's
but
the first offering.
Counts 1-0.
come on, Cory Dickerson. He's been pretty good since we picked him up, honestly.
Pulled toward center field.
Just a bit late.
Arozarena is there.
So we
now,
got
and
Nevin
has it
coming
to
up.
Gone.
Now that they've got a righty into the ball game,
Tyler
I'm trying to
Nevin,
think
no hits to this point.
what that means in terms of, like, we've got Brandon Marsh that we can go to, and Adley Rutschman. DJ Stewart as well. Does he play first base? No. Okay. But we've got some substitutions that we can think about making as long as they stay with the righty.
But he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Which they're probably going to if he gets another out here.
Behind the hitter now, 2-0.
But we're going to be going to the 7th inning with a lead in a game where, again, it was their ace versus our number 5 starter. I even thought about doing a spot start for Kremer, but he had just pitched. I know that that pitch was probably a ball, but the fact that there were 2 strikes and I knew where it was and I thought I could hit it, I'm swinging. All right, so we got Paul Frye coming in, who again, we see the scouting report instead of his statistics.
Number 51.
Why?
Paul.
Totally unnecessary.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Joey Wendell.
The left
If anything, show the statistics, then the scouting report. Uh-oh. Man, that was kind of a hanger there. All right. It's a big first out. Now we got another lefty. This guy doesn't hit very well, so it should be 2 quick outs. And there you have it. Now it's going to be Austin Meadows. And can we get a quick 1, 2, 3, 7? Good pitch.
And that fastball's taken, but catches
this
the
off
outer third.
The plate. There you go. Do it again.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch?
Uh-oh.
Probably a little
Okay.
further outside.
Got
to
him.
see if the fish-
Good inning. And there's another lefty coming up next inning, so I'm going to leave him out there to at least start the inning. And then it's going to be Cesar Valdez. And really, that is the save situation. And, like, he is our best right-handed reliever, so I'm totally fine having him on the mound in that situation. Because it's going to be key that we get Arozarena out and then Adams. So he's the guy that I want out there.
Wheels and
That's
deals.
low.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Pitch
Ball
taken
one.
several inches.
But man, would this be a huge win?
Ball
Because we're only like 2 games back of these guys, or a game and a half back in the division or the wild card.
1-1.
So these are important games. No, see the stupid animation. Now we're in trouble. Late. I'm terrified of that slider down and in. Good hang. And when you're terrified of one pitch, you all of a sudden can't hit any. So I just got to forget it and go hit. In fact, I'm going to take it away. Now we're going to hit.
He might be looking for it.
All right. He's been throwing too many of those to where now it's easy for me to pick that up, and I'm good. Well, and then he throws it down where it's harder for me to pick it up. That was a good pitch. I just got done saying, oh, well, the 12-6 curve doesn't bother me. I totally pick it up. Totally pick it up. And then he buries one down where it's harder to pick up than a hanger like that. So I'm pretty much looking slider, fastball, and adjusting to the curve.
Ball and 2
Late.
strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings,
There's the slider.
out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
2 balls.
I have to take that away. The change in velocity is too severe.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing.
No, I
one in the dirt.
see there. I try to check, and he takes a full-blown swing at that. Like, I don't understand the animations that kick in just because where a pitch is located. Like, the pitch that's in and then breaks in, and you didn't pick up that it was going to be so far inside that it was going to hit you, and you start to swing, like you're hitting the button full-blown. Not even trying to check, and your guy jumps out of the way. It's like, oh, okay. Well, that helps, but I told him to stay in there and swing. What's going on here? And it's because they start the animation, and you can't stop it. And that's another just filthy curve. I really hope they take him out because I've had about enough of him.
Ready to begin the 8th.
All right. So I need you to just sit there and be ready. This is a huge out right here.
First pitch on the way.
Ball in.
Not what I wanted.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Too much of the plate, but it's a strike. Now we need a slider. That's okay.
High slider laid off for a ball.
I'm coming back to it. Good. That's too much down the middle, but it worked. Now, one more, baby. Yes! That is big. Oh, man, that's huge. Now, this guy is killing us. He's 3 for 3, has a dinger. Cannot let him tie the game with one swing. So, what that means is everything has to be, like, down here.
First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
I'm cool with that.
Count 1-0.
Like, if you miss, you got to miss out of the zone. That is a great pitch. Slider. Oh, God, that was so scary.
Both teams with 8 hits in this
All right, he was late on that. How about a sinker down and in? Oh, he fouls it off. He was late on it, too. So I got him guessing here. That's a good pitch. He wants another sinker. No, I'm not doing it. Come back with the slider. And he lays off. He wants a straight four-seam?
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean
no.
everything, so he can
I'll
look
go
forward to start
change
giving
up.
away free passes.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch.
Ball 4.
It's okay.
Off, ball 4. So now the potential
I can't let him beat me. Now, he's got speed,
So a runner at
and he's
first
taking a
now
big
with one
lead,
away,
so
and
I'm
up
going to
next
throw
will
over.
be Willie Adames. Quick check on that tying run at first. And it's dirty, but
I'm not going to be getting all crazy doing, like, slide step, but
ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
although I might need to. He's got a
Righty as this is taken
long,
for a ball. It's 1-0.
deliberate delivery to the plate. He's got a big lead again. I'm throwing over.
Now a move over to first.
All right, I'm going to go four-seam slide step. He's got a big lead again.
And another throw over.
I'm not going to let you do it. There we go. Four-seam slide step.
Now the 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike
83 miles
Shot
an
the
hour.
hitter took it right there.
Slider.
It's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Oh my gosh, that was a hanger.
1 and 2 now.
All right, do you have a good sinker in you right here?
Swing and a
That was a
liner,
good pitch.
but this'll land in
Good
foul
piece of hit. I mean, look
territory.
where that pitch was. It's
Still
down.
1 and 2.
He was late, so we're going to come down and in.
From the stretch.
Also a good
3
pitch,
runs,
and he's
8
late
hits.
again.
No errors for Tampa Bay
Same
so far.
pitch. Come on.
Hit hard on the ground.
Oh, come on.
And they'll take this over to the bag for the
Dang it.
Meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
I mean, he hit that hard. But again, it's a good pitch. And he's late on it. Hits it right at my first baseman, and he just can't handle it to get the double play. He crushes crushes righties, sucks against lefties. The next guy is the better matchup here, so we need to pitch carefully here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's big.
4-3
I could be a little bit aggressive on this pitch.
Good pitch
Now,
there.
we just try and beat him.
Go after it.
Gotta believe
0
you're
and
gonna get
2.
some tough pitches in this count with the base.
Yes, sir!
That retires
Valdez
Your
Chaz
attention,
Rowe.
please.
dealing out there, baby. I mean, we pitched really carefully to Arozarena, and he did the job. Bottom line, that was a key inning, and he got it done. Chaz Rowe, 80-mile-an-hour slider, and then 91. 80, 91. And it's a sinker. He's got a cutter, but I think we need to sit slider cutter base, or slider sinker.
1-0.
So we sit sinker until it's a scenario where I feel like the slider is
1-0
due.
home.
Ball, that's out.
Now the sinker is due. Come on, baby. Sinker down. Nope.
Now a
Sinker
falls
down
through.
the middle.
Strike 2 and 1.
Taking away the slider. Don't chase low here.
Ball.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You know what he's trying to do to you. Don't let him do it. Now the sinker down, and he tried it again, and that is ball 4, baby.
So the leadoff man's on
All right.
base to kick off
Do I
now.
have anybody?
Next to hit
Still
is
Rushman
Frye,
and
singled in his
and
last
Marsh.
at-bat.
I didn't pinch hit with Rutschman back here when it was Severino, and I should have.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows
Rutschman came out hitting the ball pretty well. His average is down in the low 200s right now, but it's a small sample size. He just, the last couple games, hasn't done
Maybe
much.
he gets hot.
Rowe is a guy
All right.
known for his lights-out
Slider.
stuff. He tends to rack up
Nope.
strikeout numbers at a
That's
very
high.
high rate. However, he does
All
at
right,
times get
still
wild.
trying to take away that
Walks have come
slider.
back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff.
Get out of here.
It seems like he's
Ah!
really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of
Just out
strikeouts,
front
but
of
if
the
he's not
cutter.
quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that
Put a
can
good
cause
swing on
pitching
it, though.
coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair
Come
out.
The 1-2.
Late.
Urias gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Come on, throw the freaking slider down and away, and then hit a double down the right field line. Nope.
In the air, down the line in left.
Woo.
Left fielder is
Get
on
foul.
the move.
Oh,
And
man, he
gets the
caught
catch
it.
in the corner.
Dang it.
So now the Oriole cleanup
Mancini,
hitter, Trey
302,
Mancini.
27 homers.
In the last at-bat, that
Oh, a very good year.
up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitch. but
Oh,
a
that's a
speed
hanger.
pitch. He wants
Like
to come
it
back
with
and
it.
throw that in this
Right down
at-bat.
the freaking
He
middle.
better get it down below the knees.
Yeah,
Come
he made
on,
up
baby.
his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Late.
Waved at and missed, and
Dang
he's
it.
behind 0-2.
You
Come
have
on.
to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground.
I'm
ball.
surprised they didn't have
1
me
and 2 now.
start the stupid animation where he leans out and check swings and can't hold it.
Good
You
swing
gotta
on
lay
the
off
tough
of
pitch,
that.
and he'll stick around to see
Garbage.
another one.
Garbage.
8 hits,
All right, fast
one
or
error
slider
thus
down and
far for
away.
Baltimore.
Why has he not tried to get me out with it yet?
Popped him up.
Get in the seats.
Rousseau in foul ground.
Come on, man.
Into the stands. He got it.
2 flyouts in foul territory after
Next,
a
it will be
leadoff
Anthony
walk.
Santander. Lifetime against this pitcher.
Sinker down.
Listen, 3 at-bats. I'm set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside. Come on. Leave the sinker over the middle of the plate.
Ball
All
inside.
right, now
This is
2-0.
Being 2-0, good hitter. He's gonna
It's a
turn it loose
dangerous
right
pitch
here.
right here. Ah,
Been out
freaking
over the
cutter.
plate, but a called
I
strike,
gave up
2-1.
on it. I'm still looking for the sinker, though. Again,
Swung
the
out,
cutter.
missed, and it's even
It's
at
late
2-2.
because it's just hard to pick that up. Come on. All right, low for ball
And the
3.
slider's in the third as he lays off it for a ball.
I'm going to
Good
guess
spot for an
sinker
RBI.
down.
Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a
Cutter.
swing and a softly hit ground
Still
ball.
guessing sinker down.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Slider.
Slider whip.
Oh, that was right down the middle, too.
David Robertson comes on from the pen.
Come on, David Robertson.
Off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 30, David.
At the plate now,
You got the bottom of their order.
He'll be the one to strike things out against David Robertson.
Just-
He tries to close the door in this one.
Okay, one
Hit in
pitch,
the
one
air,
out.
straightaway center.
I have a hard time believing that the 8 hitter would be swinging on the first pitch
Number 9.
of the 9th inning, but whatever.
So now here is Francisco McGee.
All right.
He could
Stay
really
down
use
and
a
away.
run
It's
here.
worked on this
0
guy
for 3
already.
in the game so
Oh,
far.
God, that was right down the middle.
Foul off to the right.
Look at that location. I'm okay with the cutter, but you cannot miss in the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there with that cutter inside.
Backdoor
And that
curve.
is a real tough pitch for hitters
That's
to
pretty
lay
filthy,
off
but he
of.
laid
A
off.
lot of times
Backdoor
if you
cutter.
do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with
Oh,
some
that was right down the middle as
High
well.
and deep down the
Holy
left field
crap,
line.
he's flirting with danger here.
One-run game
Look at
here
the
in top of the
location on
ninth.
that. Back foot slider. Do you have this pitch in your arsenal?
Lofted in the air
He
out
left
to
that
right
up.
center.
Man, he is lucky.
Jones, the range to his
Very
left,
lucky
put
that
to
none of
right,
those
2 down.
pitches were hit out of the ballpark to tie the ball game. I mean, that pitch is belt high and on the inner half.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Just off the outside that time.
Throw a strike.
Fastball taken.
I'm going to get a lefty up because 3 lefties due up. If I don't get this guy, I think well, the next guy sucks against righties. But if it gets to Meadows, I want the lefty-lefty matchup. So
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
that is a nasty
Crowd of
pitch.
over 39,000 on their feet.
How much power does he have? 47. I'm going to challenge him with a fastball up and in.
Tampa Bay.
Sit down, baby! Bam! That is a big win.
Pretty tightly played game.
Oh, that's awesome.
Everything in this one, some timely hitting,
Good
runs
team
on the
win.
board,
We got some clutch hits.
and defense in
Player of the
the
game honors go to Trey Mancini, 2 for 4, a homer, a double, 2 driven in, and 2 runs scored. Arozarena, though, 3 for 3, had a 2-run, actually a solo homer, drove in another run, had a walk because we were afraid to pitch to him. That's a big win. I mean, just absolutely big win. The team got it done. We chased Yarbrough early. Goudeau battled and gave me the innings that I, desperately needed out of him. And then the bullpen just came in and did a good enough job to get us the victory. Now we're a half game back of them in the division. Let's look at the standings here. Two back in the division. That's where we were at the All-Star break, guys. Only a half game back in the behind the Rays. Where's the wild
first
card?
at the American League East.
We're only a
Shawn
game back
Armstrong
in the
earned
wild
the
card.
3rd W of his season, helping lead the Orioles to victory over Tampa Bay.
1 loss
4-3.
behind
The
the
New York
Indians.
Yankees
So,
knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took
that's
down the visiting
really
Mariners
tight there.
8-1.
Now,
Red
again,
Sox
I don't
halted their
expect
6-game
to
losing streak as they
make
beat
the
the Blue
playoffs.
Jays in Toronto.
But if we can
10-3.
finish
Matt
at
Manning collected win
or
number 3
above
this year, helping the
500,
Tigers take
would
care
be
of the
freaking
Indians,
phenomenal
6-3.
as bad as this team is.
Yordan
So
Alvarez had a big
we'll keep an
fly
eye
with
on it. But
5
guys, that's
driven
going to do it
in
for
as
this
the Astros
episode.
bested
Please
the
be sure to
Twins
hit the like
6-4.
button, hit the
He
subscribe
currently
button,
leads the
comment
American
below, and
League
we'll
in
see y'all
batting
next
average.
time.
Here we go.